Red Sox shirt one more time as I talk about the movie where we see Captain Han Solo train Hugo to become the savior of the Earth. Ender's Game, directed by Gavin Hood, who has directed an X-Men film that I prefer not to talk about. It's the movie that X-Men fans hate the most, Origins Wolverine. And this movie, Ender's Game, is actually very good. I really did like this movie. So let's talk about the plot and we'll introduce the actors as we go along. The plot is we got Earth was invaded by this alien insect race, and we were able to defeat them. A lot of us got killed in the process. So to prevent this from happening again, humans are now training children to be the next fighters with these video games. And the movie is very good. The main boy in this film is Asa Butterfield's character Ender, and he has a sister named Valentine, played by Abigail Breslin, who doesn't get as much screen time as I would hope. I would like to see her get a little bit more screen time to get a little bit more character development, but I guess the makers of the movie didn't feel she was as important to the story and they wanted to focus more on Ender's character development. And Ender's chosen to go and become part of the cadet training to fight against these bugs. And when he goes to the military school in outer space, being chosen by Harrison Ford's character, Colonel Graff, and Viola Davis's character, Major Gwen Anderson, he meets up with some of the other cadets there. Petra, played by Haley Steinfeld, who was in the True Grit remake, and she's very good in the movie for what she has. They do give Petra and Ender kind of like a romance, and from what I heard from people who have read the book, that this romance is not in the book, so I don't know how people who read the book are going to like about that. I didn't mind it too much that they decided to change that part of the book. And you also have Moses Aries, who was in the movie Kings of Summer, and he's been on the TV show Hannah Montana. He's actually a very good actor. He plays Bonzo as kind of like a rival for Ender. I really did like his performance. And Ben Kingsley is in this movie too. He is really good in this film as always. I really like his character, and I don't want to give away who his character is. It's a big spoiler, so I'm gonna keep that part a secret. And the actor that played Sergeant Dapp, I thought he was very good in the movie too. And this movie is very good. It's kind of redeems Gavin Hood's direction with what happened with X-Men Origins Wolverine. And it does deviate from the book. I believe it moves through the book's source material pretty quickly, which means it wouldn't give as much character development as one would hope. So I kind of wish there was maybe like 15 minutes more devoted to character development. But I thought it was good for what it was. And it kept me in suspense, and the action was pretty good. The special effects were awesome. The acting was great. And I went to see this with my mom, and both her and I liked it a lot. So I'm gonna give this movie a 9 out of 10. I really did like this movie. Definitely check out Ender's Game, and don't hold the politics of the author of the book, Orson Scott. Apparently he is against gay marriage, and a lot of people wanted to boycott the movie because of this, and this movie should not suffer because of that. The actors should not suffer. And it's not like they have the same politics, and it's not like the movie itself has the same politics. You shouldn't do that. You should just give the movie a chance and not hold an author's political bias against whatever the movie is about. I mean, Orson doesn't even get any money for it, really. And that's all I gotta say about Ender's Game.